What's up, blue collar scholars? We are talking Keurig machines. Yes, the K-Cup. One of the craziest phenomenons to hit coffee because we treat coffee like a utility. We're like, just put it in my veins. And so we can't take the time to brew a delicious cup of coffee. So what we've done is we have invented the K-Cup. The K-Cup helps us get coffee into our system in relatively very short time. Is it my favorite? No, it's not. Will I support it? No, I won't. Is there anything good about a K-Cup? No, there's not. Sorry, folks. I don't value convenience as much as a lot of people do. I know there are some people who are all in on this. I have family members who don't even buy my coffee because it's not in a K-Cup. So, I mean, I hate on K-Cups all the time. I'm gonna be honest. Sorry. Not sorry. One of the reasons why I hate them is because there's a ton of waste. It's not biodegradable. I don't care what any of them say. It's just filling landfill. This is the epitome of waste without helping, right? If you're brewing coffee the old-fashioned way, those grounds and filters and everything like that, biodegradable. Go back into the system of earth and good, all of that stuff. So, but one of the biggest things I want to talk about is the amount of coffee in this thing. One, this is not a very big cup of coffee, but if they filled it, this might be enough coffee. But do you think they fill it? No, because they gotta jab like the little needles through it. So the coffee only goes to about right here. But I say we bust one of these open, see what it looks like, compare it to what I would brew for an 8-ounce cup of coffee, and see what it looks like.
Okay, so we're going to do a little comparison here. We're going to compare the amount of coffee used in this K-Cup. Don't worry, it's decaf, we're sacrificing it. Nobody's going to feel bad about it. Versus what I would use for an 8-ounce cup of coffee. So let's start with what I would use, which is, let me tear this out. Okay, I would use 14 grams of coffee. Okay, a little bit more there. $14 grams right there. Okay, now a Keurig has, let's see how much a Keurig has. You know, I've never actually busted one of these things open. I'm interested to see. Let's dump that coffee in there. Huh. Little paper filter. Okay, it's kind of a cool design. Too bad it's a bunch of waste and terrible for the environment. But it also gives us 9 grams of coffee. So, let's give us another visual comparison here. So, there's our Keurig coffee. Here's my coffee. Okay, so, I mean, sorry, I am OCD here. This is what you're seeing there, folks. Okay, so this is a lot more coffee. I mean, we're talking about an 8-ounce cup, so not a 16-ounce, not a grande or a venti or anything. This is a tall, a small cup of coffee. This is how much coffee I would be using. This is how much you're using in your Keurig, okay? So also, one of the things that you can notice, we get in here a little closer, look how fine this grind is. Like, it is a real fine grind. It's actually a nice consistent grind, so whatever grinder they're using is real good, but it is real fine. And so that the reason why they have to grind it so fine is because it brews so fast. So as you can see, my grind is quite a bit more coarse, and that's because I'm gonna control it manually a little bit more. So this is probably a little too fine. This is probably actually a little too coarse. I would like this to be a little bit more consistent. But yeah, that's a comparison to the K-Cup. They do not use enough coffee in those K-Cups to make your cup as delicious as it needs to be.
Okay, so as you can see, these suckers do not carry enough coffee. Is it the worst? No, they're short, but it's not like it's short by half. I mean, pretty close to half, but it is short, but it would just be kind of less strong coffee. The problem is that they use less coffee in a very, very, very fast brew cycle, okay? And so you can't extract coffee that quickly unless it's pressurized. And so that's why they do the whole like needle thing, is they're trying to create pressure in these things and then shoot it out. Sorry, this isn't an espresso machine. It takes legitimate pressure to really get to force extraction. These things don't do that. So there's not enough coffee in here. The brewing cycle is not good. What do we do with these things? Throw them away. Let me know your thoughts. Are you a K-Cup drinker? Are you a K-Cup loyalist? Do you brew old-fashioned coffee? Let me know your thoughts. I know I probably made some of you mad. I still love you. Still love you K-Cup drinkers, for real. But let's get you to some better coffee, huh? For real, for real, for real. It's not good. It's not good. With that, I will say adieu.